hopefully by now you can see right away that faire, which means to do or to make, is an irregular verb. It ends in RE, and you're noticing that it kind of looks like it forms a pattern, but then again it really doesn't. And this one does not form a pattern. So you just have to memorize it. Now, faire means to do or to make. It means both of these, so they're used interchangeably. You can think about this as it's not fair what people do to you. You have to make something fair, right? The other interesting thing about this is vous faites. The conjugation is fate. And in Greek mythology, there were 3 fates, and they controlled everything that you did. You know, we say, oh, it was fate. Fate made it. Fate did it. Fate made it happen. It's kind of that same process. So just kind of get that in your head. So, je fais means I do or I am doing, and or I make or am making. So I could say je fais un gâteau, which means I am making a cake. I could also say je fais mes devoirs. Mes devoirs. Now automatically you see that we're using my in the plural form because devoir has an S. And devoir means homework. So if I said je fais mes devoirs, I am doing my homework. Alright? Tu fais. You do, you are doing, you make, you are making. Tu fais. Il, elle, on fait. He, she, one makes, he, she, one is making, he, she, one does, he, she, one is doing. Okay? Nous faisons. We do, we are doing, we make, we are making. So if I said, nous faisons les invitations, we are making the invitations. If I said, nous faisons un tour, then we're doing a tour of the city. If I said, nous faisons le shopping, we're doing the shopping. Now, in Cajun French, you may have heard people from Louisiana say, oh, I gotta go make groceries, right? Their way of thinking is from the old French, saying, I make groceries. And if you, I remember in one of the previous units, they're on page 55 in a list, there are those expressions with faire. And they were verbs, right? Faire le footing, faire du jogging, faire le shopping, right? And so sometimes that carries over, and that's where some of our Cajun French comes from. Vous faites. You or y'all do or are doing, make or are making. Ils font, elles font. They do, they are doing, they make, they are making. Yes, it sounds like elles font, like a elles font. Not quite the same, but close, right? So, je fais, tu fais, ils, elles ont fait, nous faisons, vous faites, ils, elles font. Don't forget, you use this conjugation, this when you're talking about weather. And then the rest of these can be used for all sorts of different verbs. And check pages 55 and also page 219 in your book for those expressions. And bonne chance.